Ooh. Did I scare you? Did I scare you? Did you think I was the ghost of Grumpy Cat? Book review. I don't want these glasses on. It's too dark in here. I can't see with my fucking glasses on. Which is ironic, because normally glasses are there to help you see. It's been a little while since we've done a book review on this book review channel where I review books, and that's the thing that I do. It's July the 17th, the scariest day of the year. And as the scariest day of the year, we have a scary book, Twisted Visions by Junji Ito. It's a freaking art book, okay, buddy? Okay, bucko, buckaroo, buckaroni. By the way, guys, I've sort of evolved. I've chrysaliced myself, and I've hatched forth with a new refined critical brain, and we're going to measure objectively the quality of this book objectively with objective measurements, which means numbers and things. So what are these qualities going to be? 1, the art. Words. How many words? What's the variety of words? What is the word? Are there words in the book? Because I don't know about that. I don't know about that, to be honest. Horses. The number of horses in the book. Obviously, we're going to be keeping an active tally on that. That's going to go into the final objective score and have my overall enjoyment rating. I understand that that's sort of subjective, but it also feeds into the objective final score. Let's move on to the part of the review where we flip through and I'll give my high IQ brilliant thoughts. I'll spit them into your ear. You open up your ear and I'll spit knowledge into it. I'll vomit. I'll fucking shove my fingers to the back of my throat and I'll vomit high tier intellectual critiques into your ear. And that's basically what's going to happen. So whether you like it or not, you can't really stop me from reviewing this book. You can't. It's not possible. It's not within your power or your rights. So, I'm just saying. So, from this point on, we're gonna turn the light on. You look at the cover of this book, and, you know, it has a lady with a little baby. She's got a spider baby. I don't like spiders or babies. That's probably gonna have to be, I don't know, we're probably gonna have to subtract a couple points for the spider baby, to be honest. Yeah. Look, why are her eyes colored and nothing else is? That's actually an inconsistency, so I'm gonna have to take off a point for that, honestly. Like, why are they pink and everything else is not pink? So, inconsistency, that's one more point that I'm going to take off. Opening up, the first thing I see is boobs. This is a freaking cartoon book, so children are presumably going to be reading this, and honestly, I don't think children are ready for boobs, to be honest. I think that we should try to hide the existence of boobs from children. I didn't know that boobs existed, actually, until, a few months ago. It kept me pure. Now I'm stronger than the average human being because of that. Tomie! Okay, so flipping through, the first thing I noticed, I don't see very many muscles, which is, okay, no horses either, so we're kind of gonna have to... Some of these, I don't know, man. Naked ladies. What the fuck? I don't want to see naked ladies. This lady's in a fish tank. You're not a fish! Get out of my fish tank! Yeah, honestly, that's kind of gross. Gross. It being gross is definitely minus a point. No gross stuff, please. Please don't have gross stuff in your book, because it's kind of gross, to be honest. Yeah, okay, whatever, I get it, there are girls exist, okay, I know, whatever, okay. Boobs, what the heck? Dude, how are we gonna preserve the purity of our children when you got things like this walking around? Uzamaki. Naruto didn't show up the whole time, And so, like, I was like, that's a little weird. They didn't even, like, mention him or anything. But I have read Uzamaki, and my reaction was that it was okay. It's an okay little book. It's an okay little book, basically. That's how I feel about it. I'd like to remind you again that you can't stop me from reviewing this book. You can try, but you can't stop me. It's not a thing that you have any control over. The only other thing I've read by Junji Ito is No Longer Human, but he didn't actually write that. That was written by Osamu Dazai. Yeah, No Longer Human is really, really good, but he didn't write it. And none of it's in here, which could be for a few reasons. One is that I don't think there's as much art for No Longer Human. I don't know that No Longer Human was even serialized, and I think Uzumaki was. I don't know for sure though. Like I tried to read the actual novel for No Longer Human, but I just really don't like the way that the narrator talks. It just pisses me off for some reason. These little guys, they're sort of gross looking actually. That's sort of gross actually. Kind of bad art if it's gross, to be honest. Look at this guy, he's fucking curled up like some sort of fucking curly fry or something. Like, what are you, a cinnamon roll? But no, seriously, it's really well drawn. Those necks are just too thin. You couldn't put a head up on that neck. That's too small of a neck. Look at it, it's too tiny. Wow, that ice cream looks like straight up dookie. Come on, man. For real? Ice cream? Dookie? I don't even want to think about those two things together. It is fucking Plank from the television show Ed, Ed, and Eddie. I have a Junji Ito hoodie that I'm not wearing for some reason. I guess I should have probably worn that. I didn't even think about it. But I should probably have done that. But, you know, it's too late now. That's minus a point for the book. No horses so far, so not a lot of words either, so I don't know. I've thought that the art and stuff is really good though overall, so I'm not gonna lie. If I'm gonna score it objectively, you know, there's no horses, that's gonna be some points off, I just gotta say. I like these pictures. They're swag. Those are little bean people. You open up the bean can, and the little bean people spill out. The bean snake full of bean people comes out. I don't like his digital art as much as his analog art. Don't like the way that he colors things whenever he's doing digital. Like, this looks cooler, and it looks like it looks like a watercolor or something like that. Something like that or something like that or something. Like his oil paintings and his watercolor are probably the best. I mean, come on, look at that lady. What the fuck is she even doing? She's like a fucking spider tube. A spider tube monster. Come on, man. A spider tube monster? You can afford to have a fucking walking fish, but you can't afford to have a freaking horse? Come on, man. I like the whenever they do like the solid colors with the watercolor. I think that looks neato. The Togashi does that a lot. Look at it. All those ladies have one head. Come on, man. This is every guy's dream. Am I right, guys? Am I right, fellas? He's playing his cat like a little accordion. He can do that. It's his cat, I guess. Really like this picture of H.P. Lovecraft. I think it's probably my favorite picture in here. Do not look up H.P. Lovecraft's cat name. He is racist. He was racist, but he's fucking dead now. This is cool too, you know, farmers. I like farmers. No horses. Great opportunity to put in a horse. You know, farmhouse, farm guy. Well, no horse though. No horse. Can't throw Wilson a bone and put a horse in there. Fuck you. Seriously. This is literally me whenever I think about fish. See, I don't like this. This looks bad to me. I think that this picture genuinely doesn't look good. And that's just my thoughts, obviously. But I really don't like the way it's drawn, especially the way it's colored. That's literally me whenever I have a headache and my family tries to fucking crush my skull like a watermelon.
Look at this freaking dude, bro. Look at him. Look at his fucking face. It's like, come on, man. Learn to wash your face some, dude.
Oh shit. Look, guys. Look. It's Ethan Klein. It's H3 Ethan Klein. I really like both of these pictures quite a bit, but they look like nothing like what he normally draws. Stop. The book is now telling me what to do? Okay, that's gonna be losing a point. I have to fucking take a shit, but I'm gonna be back for my final thoughts after I finish that poo. I'm back. It's been like 3 or 4 hours. It was a big poo, to be honest. Our final score. So, the art, a 17 out of 20. We have words. Not many words, to be honest. There were, in fact, words in the back. An interview. It has some words, so that's 5 out of 10. Horses. There was not a single horse in this entire book. You had like 130 pages to put a horse in, and there weren't any at all. So like objectively there are no horses in the book, and objectively with that information I can extrapolate that the quality overall of the book has definitely been harmed. So in terms of horses, it's gonna get 0 out of 100, which is the maximum number of horses that you could really put in anything. Final score is how much I enjoyed it, which is super subjective, which is why it's the smallest score. It's the least important. No, I enjoyed it quite a bit. I had a great time. I'm going to give it a 3 out of 3. So, if we tally up the total score, we have 25 out of 133, which is definitely an F. So, it's a bad book. That's it. I mean, I liked it. I thought it was pretty good, but you know, I measured objectively, and objectively, based on my objective fucking measurements, it's just a bad book, it seems. So, well, I'll catch you guys next time when we review another book.